Well, good evening and welcome to Meadowbank Dorking for the final of the County Cup. We have Frenches against Cranley. We've got me on the commentary, waiting for my co-commentator, probably in the bar getting a beer. So we've got the Cranley team, which is 1 George Mead in goal, 2 Sam Wade, 3 Jonah Harewood, 4 Ryan Hargreaves, 5 Charlie Steele, 6 Jack Miller, 7 Isaac Collins, 8 Harry Nicholas, 9 Kieran Hargreaves, 10 Joe Barnes, 11 Ferg Denny, and on the bench 14 Jake Collins, 17 Joe Sutton, 15 Ryan Tiani, 19 Will Smith, Christ, and 20 Jacob Stiles. Let's hope Chris Rock ain't here, Christ. And then the French's team, we've got in goal number 1 Casey Boat, 2 Brad Dell, 21 Liam Powell who's captain, 4 Shay Daniel, 3 Will Worsfold, 17 Daniel Gianetta, number 5 Lewis Barker Bateman, number 8 Liam Aspinwall, number 9 Ollie Winter, 11 Mitch Ward, and 6 Cecil Thomas. And on the bench we've got 11 Ben May, number 23 Jamie Rice, number 10 I believe Junior Ogwal, number 7 Michael Georgiadis, and number 14 Le Penguin Val Garrick. Well, it'd be lovely to have someone to bounce off in the commentary box here, but apparently my commentary partner just wanted to do his own thing before kick-off, so I'm sat here on my own waiting for him to turn up, which is fantastic. Lovely summer's evening out here. Bit of altercation in the commentary box at the minute. Don't know what's going on. Luckily it's light because the referees were struggling to see our navy kit, apparently, considering they're wearing black. Not very much of a kit clash. But yeah, glad you're all here to join me for the game. Hilton's with me, but he's not here.
I don't know.
Yeah, come.
I was reading on his first and I was on the other line.
Joining me on the mic is Urban Turbo, Big Dan Porto, just en route to the commentary box now. Adam Hilton's absolutely left me in the dark here, but luckily we've got more than capable replacement to join me in the commentary box. Just gonna watch your mic. Well done. Here we are, Meadowbank. Lovely summer's evening. Nice of you to join me in the commentary box. You were my first choice. I've been left by my second choice, and you're back. So I'm so glad you're here. Your thoughts on this evening?
Bradley, it's lovely to be here. The weather is grey and overcast. The players are stretching and they're looking very ready for this. I'm excited to see what happens. Liam Powell, it doesn't look too bothered, but I think he'll be up for it once the game kicks off. Down with Hilton.
Well, there's a big crowd here. We can see some other Surrey South East combination teams turning up with their tracksuits here. We've seen a few Oxted men. Hopefully they're on the side of us after we spent the whole evening at theirs answering questions for their shitty YouTube channel. But we're all here. Looks lively, big crowd. Everyone looks to be enjoying themselves, beers are flowing. And if anyone's up to nothing after the game, the venue are looking for lots of people to go there to pay our membership fee for next season, because apparently it's going up because they've been relegated. So hopefully the more you spend tonight, the more chance we play at Merstham next year. Thank you.
Support your locals, and there is a man 2 seats away from me eating a burger, so if anyone's wondering if food was available, it is available and it'll be served throughout the game.
Referee's just talking to the captains at the minute, ready coin toss. Liam Powell looking slightly overweight here. he has been on a strict diet over the last few weeks, and this is probably the best I've seen him look over the last few weeks. Oh, and he's gone for the controversial change of sides.
Did he win the coin toss?
Did he win the coin toss? I think he did. If he changed sides, phenomenal.
Fantastic. Interesting tactic. See how it plays off. And that's Casey's official furthest run of the game, potentially furthest run of the year. We'll check his Strava later to confirm.
Here we go, very close to kickoff now. Crowd getting tense. Harry Walker chewing someone's ear off somewhere.
And by the way, Kenny's not drinking tonight, so if you want to buy him a beer, don't bother.
Thank you, lads. Gentlemen, can you please move down to the side and people behind can't see?
Looks like it's Cranley kickoff.
Gentlemen, please move away from the front of the stand.
Bit of commotion with the amount of fans here, fully unexpected. Too many people in front of a stand apparently.
Gentlemen, standing in front of the stand, can you please move down to the right? People behind
The gentlemen in front of the stand obviously don't understand that they're in front of the stand. They have been asked several times to move. They're still very confused, which is entertaining.
Thank you very much. Can you move away?
No, they still don't know what's going on. It's brilliant to watch.
I think he has to call them out by shirt colour.
A lovely young female just turned up.
Nice set of glasses on that girl walking past there, Brad.
Shannon.
Shannon's busy, his girlfriend's just turned up. And we're off. See how Brad Dale deals with this winger. Very comfortable. Very comfortable. There's a seat next to Emma if she wants it. Text her. Oh no, it's handed down. That's fine.
Well, Daniel, thoughts on the inclusion of Cecil in the lineup today?
It's not surprising really. He has made it to 4 other games this season, and his only competitor for the striker spot has travelled from Bishop Stortford every week, which puts him at a massive disadvantage on the day. So we'll see how that pays off tactically.
Yeah, I'll have to agree with you there, Dan. Obviously, he's been very organised with his 5K. We've seen a lot of them from him this season. He's turned up at a lot of training sessions. As you said, he's been at a lot of games. So, yeah, it's not surprising that he's in the starting lineup. Obviously, Frank and Sal, big call for them to make. Val's not been committed enough. He's only been travelling down 2 hours each day each game on the train midweek as well. So yeah, that's not enough commitment for me. So yeah, I'll have to agree with you there. It's the right choice.
If Val had more Instagram followers, I'm sure he'd be in the lineup.
So we have a slightly overweight Shay on the ball here. To be fair, our centre-back pairing, the smallest, chubbiest two you'll probably see in the league, maybe in Surrey. AFTV Cecil has just played the ball out of play. Bring on Val.
Justice for Val. It's a lovely luminous green kit that Cranley have opted for. It's very good against the dark green 4G pitch we are playing on today.
Just how much football do you expect Frenchies to play, considering we've played a lot of football through the middle of the park so far this season?
I think it's going to be what they call a classic counter-attacking display from the Frenchies boys today. Making use of the vocal cords of Dan G and Leon Aspinwall in there.
And the counter-attack's on. Ollie Winter, he's going to score. Red! It's a penalty! Ollie Winter's won it! Shay, first goal scorer, he backed himself on the coach. Here he goes. He said he's going down the middle. Secret. Little secret for you. He said he's going down the middle. Has he got the bollocks? Has he got the testicles to do that and go down the middle?
The ref hesitated.
Excuse my language.
There. The ref hesitated big time, but it was the right decision in the end. I think everyone will agree, even the Cranley fans.
So Shay Daniel sets up.
Shay missed his last penalty.
A couple of chicken royales overweight.
Do you remember the days when Liam Powell used to take penalties for the club?
Right, if this was Liam Powell, this is going wide. Liam Powell's looking at us as well.
He's looking nervous. He knows we're talking about him. He's just thinking about how he can't eat
Shay
bread
sets
anymore.
up. Oh, he's missed it! He's absolutely crumbled. Someone in a French's scarf has just cheered us that Shay's missed a penalty. So confusing.
Still would.
The spectators still haven't moved from the front of the stand.
Got a cracking haircut, the stadium announcer. Sort of a loop around the back. Bit deflated now, the Frenchy support, but I'm sure they'll pick themselves back up.
Very young Cranley side, we have to note.
The keeper's giving it beans. He thinks it's Jordan Pickford. See where that takes him in the rest of the
Very
game.
good save. That's what you need 3 minutes in, saving a penalty, to be fair.
Yeah, his balls are going to be huge right now. And that's clumsy. Very clumsy. Danji throwing his weight around, his significant weight around. I think Danji is a very talented set piece taker, so let's hope we have some sort of replica of this free kick that Cranley have.
Maybe he should have been on a penalty, Jeff.
It's a tough call, Shay has been on him all season, and he usually...
What are your thoughts on Dino's addition to the management squad this season, Daniel?
It's very interesting. At the moment, Dino's giving the fourth official something in the ear. Dino is very tactically astute. Everyone appreciates Dino's thoughts, so I think it's welcome amongst the club, and it's delivered in. Almost handball.
Ball's cleared away. The classic French's counter-attack is on. Ollie Winter now, breaking down the wing, absolutely killed him for pace. It's a great challenge, to be fair, from the number 4.
Very good challenge. The flying Finn was making his way down the right-hand side then, which is French's massive threat. If the defence are in trouble, it is usually a tactic just to launch it over to Mitch out on that right-hand side. Very
true. Another controversy, Dan. We've got Michael Georgiadis on the bench today. Talk to me about that.
I actually hadn't noticed, which is what I usually say when he is playing. So it's yes, unusual as he is, Apsida as well, which usually gets you in the starting lineup.
Very true, and we have to thank our sponsors Apsida today for the kit, the merchandise. To be fair, we're all right at football, but our merchandise is definitely the best in the league by a country mile.
By far.
How do you think Junior's feeling today now that there are 4 officials and he isn't able to run the flag?
Yeah, he must be pretty hurt about that. There's a lot of players been dropped, but that is the biggest dropping so far today, is Junior not being that comfortable with that flag on the hand.
I'd like to go through.
Do you think it was a penalty? Oh, the referee inspector is saying he's not commenting. He should have started! We're all wrong! Oh, that's for TV. He's done a backflip. Robbie Lyle going mental at home watching this on the live stream.
R.I.P. Claude. Big respect.
Rest in peace, Le Penguin.
Le Penguin. Fantastic finish, lovely looping finish over the goalkeeper there.
1-0 Frenchies, 7 minutes in. Cecil's got a length. Back to Junior Ogwell. His arm must be getting some rest today though.
The thing is, I think his performance will be better now he's coming onto the pitch without having to run that line.
Yeah, I agree. Bit of rest. Couple of youngsters in the French's team. We've got young Will Horsfeld signing this season. What are your thoughts on young Will Horsfeld?
I've heard a lot of good things about Will, about his energy, which is what young players usually bring into the side. Slotting into that right back position. He came in as a wing back, I think, to start off with.
Yeah, to be fair, covering Shay and Liam at the back is a lot of doggy work, isn't it?
You need someone with legs.
Yeah. Very good. He's ousted Brad Dale from position. Brad Dale's now out to play on the left so far this season. We might get some commentary on the game at some point, but it's looking unlikely at the moment.
There's not really much happening in the game. See, you remember the spell? James Francis had a nice 5-game spell in the run-up to the final. That was interesting.
Yeah, I feel James Francis can feel himself a bit unlucky not to get in the squad for today's occasion. Obviously, had a very good spell. Apparently we're too close to the mic. We're enjoying ourselves too much here.
Too much fun.
But yeah, James Francis very unlucky to find himself out of the squad. had a very good stint after a very good season in the reserves. But yeah, it's a tough 16 to pick today. Adam Hilton obviously not getting a pick, a few injuries holding him aside. We've got Jamie Rice on the bench today. Hopefully his toes recovered. Surprised he's not at a car show.
To his car, washing trainers, one of the two. He keeps him busy on a Saturday.
Yeah. Jay's here. Famous brother JJ O'Sullivan watching. Hoping to live up to his standards on the Meadowbank pitch. 1-0 French. Cranley in. Good block. Shot gets blocked by Liam Powell's stomach. The only place he could block it with.
Stomach and thighs, that man has plenty.
And backside.
He is the Kardashian of Frenchies FC.
Who else? Should we? Let's have a few words on Le Penguin Val Garrick. Obviously, we've said that he's unlucky to be on the bench today. Obviously, in place of Cecil, the goal scorer, and what a great decision that was to start Cecil. Obviously.
I mean, we said it the whole time. It was a brilliant decision that bringing Cecil into a game like this. Talented player. Val, he's got aggression in abundance, and he's got a finish on him. Sometimes. So this is getting a bit hairy now.
To be fair, Val's had a lively couple of weeks. He's actually saved somebody's life. For that story, you'll have to speak to Val. I'm sure he'd be happy to tell you about it.
Yeah, that's not suitable for broadcast.
Not suitable for broadcast, but a very good story nonetheless. But
ball delivered in from Cranley.
He can find himself unlucky to be on the bench today. Big shouts for a penalty.
Huge shout.
And a very good chance.
Not much difference between the penalty that was awarded to Frenchies.
Agreed. The referee assessor has just pulled out his pen and is making a note. I just can't look. He's now giving me a little chuckle. Lee there he is everywhere. Rumour has it that Lee Aspinwall has the biggest head in the United Kingdom, measured circumference-wise.
I think that can be backed up by the amount of times it has been hit by footballs and people.
What minute today do we reckon Lias is going to take a ball to the chops? I'm going to go 34th.
I think it's going to be late on today. It's going to be a 60th minute, but it's going to be for no reason at all. It's just going to be centre of the park, ball to the face.
Well, not too much known about Cranley. We know they're second place in the league. Obviously, very luminous green kit. Poor lads had to buy a new kit and wear that today. I don't think they'd want to be in that. I don't think anyone wants to be in that. But
might be affecting
fair play to them for taking the plunge.
We were almost in our yellow little. Fact that the yellow kit is in the changing room and it was brought along just in case.
That would have been an absolute outrage if we had to wear the yellow kit.
The yellow kit's very tight. A lot of players struggle to wear that yellow kit,
including me.
Yeah, myself as well.
Lias, he's not going to shoot. He stood on the ball.
What a set!
Oh, just wide. Good effort from the young man. Shout out to Merritt Duggan.
It's great vision from Lias there to play that ball back out to Lewis.
Yeah, it's going well. Sal getting lively on the. I think this is the least I've seen Frankie move around on the sideline. To be fair, he's
waiting for the Red Bulls to kick in.
How many Red Bulls do we think Frankie's had before the game?
I think he had 4 before breakfast. I heard that someone was telling me.
That wouldn't surprise me. To be fair,
it's a great shout from Shay to absolutely bottle the header, but at least he put his voice out there.
Cleared up field from Will. Great knock on. Cecil's in. Keeper's off his line. Very young lad. Great play.
Very composed from the keeper there.
Very composed. It's nice to see a keeper that can come off his line because obviously you don't, Dan.
No, in case he doesn't. We struggle in that department in the club.
It's nice to have one of those.
And he's not overweight as well, which is also pleasant. we suffer from that also.
Cracky ball, well held by Cecil. Little back heel. That's for the YouTube highlights. Soft free kick.
He's got the ball at his feet there. I'm unsure. What's he writing down next to us? Soft free kick, I think he put.
Soft free kick, 11th minute, I believe. Who else have we got on the bench? Young Ben May. Young Ben May,
massive fan. He's a bit of a Mitrovic of Frenchies. He shines really highly down in the reserve team. He comes up into the first team. He just doesn't do it as well. But
got a few upset supporters in here that they've sat right in front of the commentary box. Seem to be huffing and puffing. Any thoughts on that, Dan?
I don't know. Do they support Cranley or Frenchies? They cheered Cranley but wearing a Frenchie scarf, so I'm unsure.
I'm a little bit confused, Daniel.
Must be the neutral stand.
Cranley Youth FC. Nice around. Lovely little
Let's
smile.
do a little fan interview. Is a member of your family playing? Yes. Son? Okay, and what position?
Number 10.
Number 10 is the son of the lady sat in front of us in the commentary box.
No.
He played
Joseph Parks.
Joseph Parks. So we'll keep an eye out for number 10.
Joe Barnes. It says Barnes on
Barnes.
Is it Barnes or Parks?
Barnes.
Joe Barnes. Very young side. How old's Joe Barnes? Out of interest.
19.
19. Oh, very
19.
young.
Just on his A levels or BTECs. I don't know what kids do these days.
I remember the days.
Is that a little dive from Joseph Barnes?
No,
number 7. Oh.
I actually think that was a foul, but the referee says he hasn't written anything down next to me.
So it must be right.
It must be right. Thoughts on the development as Frenchies as a club, Daniel? Obviously now we've got 3 teams. Disco and Harry Walker. Disco, one of the finest barbers in Reigate. Shout out to Disco. Cuts probably 90% of the team's hair.
Harry Walker,
one of the finest story makers in Surrey. Thoughts on their tenure as 18 managers? I think 1 year in the job.
1 year, very young side, the 18, very difficult. See, the key thing that they keep to do is set a good example to the young lads and be turning up on time to games, just to teach them adults football. So we like that, we respect that. It's a difficult job to take on. That's how they want to do it in the new year.
And obviously we've got the reserves this season taken over by a new management partnership of Ryan Wayland and the freshly injured Bradley Johnson. Obviously he's done very well. Oh, Joe Barnes!
Oh, that could be handball. That could be a massive handball, and that would be a red card.
Everyone's screaming.
Like,
has it been given? Nobody knows.
The ref has blown his whistle. He's going to talk to his lino. This is massive. This could change the game here.
Joe Barnes has had a shot. It looks like it was saved by Liam Powell. He's holding.
Joe Barnes is furious here.
His testicles.
He's probably saying some words that his mother in front of us would not want to hear. The ref's gone over. Is he reaching his... No, he's not reaching to his pocket. This is... Liam's probably doing his bottom lips quivering.
Penalty's been given.
Penalty. It's a penalty to Cranley. We up here thought it was. Ref assessor, what are you thinking? I think the linesman had a good angle of it.
Ref assessor, penalty or no penalty? He couldn't see it from here, despite being very close to us.
And we thought it was.
He also looks a little bit like Bill Gates.
Very much so. Bill Gates. Maybe he is. Bill Gates. We haven't seen him in a while. Microsoft shares are down. He's in refereeing official. We believe in Casey Bow. Fills up a lot of the middle of the goal. So
not very much other than that, unfortunately.
Come on, Case.
Penalty shot. Yay! Casey Bow! He's absolutely buzzing. 2 penalty saves in 1 game. We're only 16 minutes in. 2 penalty saves.
We're unsure how Liam Powell escaped any sort of yellow or red card in that situation.
Very
very unsure.
Very unsure how that wasn't at least a booking. Literally
dived across the goal.
Super save, to be fair.
Yeah.
He is one of the best. He is a very good 60-side keeper as well, to be fair.
Yeah, very low to the ground.
Very low to the ground.
The benefit of being such a small man.
Small man. Who else have we got on the bench today? I think we've discussed pretty much everyone out there. Just having a little look out who we've got. Jamie Rice, Ben May,
Adam Hilton.
Adam Hilton
tried to make a return.
Was supposed to be my co-commentator, decided not to help me out. So obviously we've increased the comic value with Dan Porto, and we've got a free kick here on the edge of the box.
This is prime Liam Powell here now. Is probably going to deliver this in, I would say.
I'll tell you what, as much as I slate Liam Powell, this is one of the things he's actually good at on the football pitch. Delivery 10 out of 10 normally. This screams of commentator curse now, doesn't it?
It does. This screams the ball's going straight off for a goal kick.
Well, he could have been. Depends what he was signalling for. It depends on what he was given as a brief beforehand to signal.
If we're quiet, you can listen to the referee assessor.
Just inside scoop. This is upgrade to Windows 10 now. Interesting. They leave Joe Barnes as the last man, furthest man forward. He must be He looks like he'd be quick. Very slight.
Liam Powell with the delivery.
That's a great ball in.
Great ball. Oh. Very, very good clearing header. Mitch is up. Again, could be a foul. Well cleared away.
Liam Powell,
that's it out.
Oh, hospital from Liam Powell. This is what we said about Will Woolsford.
Yeah.
This is exactly why you need
well
Will
covered
Woolsford.
from Will Woolsford. Superb from you. There's Liam Powell, super clearance.
There we go.
Well done, Liam.
So the fans just had a glance there of what the insight you gave us earlier, Brad.
Going back to the management team though, in all fairness, we love to slate them, but if Frank and Sal didn't stand up, we'd be absolutely buggered, wouldn't we, as a first team, as a club really, from last season. We didn't really have anyone to take over, and we do miss Ray and Tobes, but they've done a very good job coming in and taking over.
And that's the first ball out of the same, but I agree completely. They've kept the club going. They've put some good money into it.
Absolutely.
We're now 3 teams big.
Club's making progress playing at Merstham. Just a shame they haven't got a water pump, despite the amount of money we spend on beer every fucking week. Literally, the amount of beer that we drink and they can't water the pitch is phenomenal. At least it's cheap to play there though.
Yeah. Oh, almost an own goal there. Very unsure from the defender. Quick thought on Jason Woolsey spray painting his hair blue, if anyone hasn't seen this yet.
Honestly, he's not related to me. Please, people stop referring to that, because honestly,
Brad's cousin, Jason Woolsey, has painted his hair blue. Elliot Wheeler's looking. Elliot Wheeler back from the army, so we just want to give a round of applause to all of our men out there serving our country. Thanks, Elliot Wheeler. He got a massive standing ovation there, if you couldn't hear it.
I'll tell you what, there's a very good view of Don Syrup from here as well.
I had that haircut first, Donald.
Chris Donald, about 4 or 5 rows down from us, with a very thinning hairstyle. Honestly, the hair on the geezer.
The guy behind us with the camera, you can hear us, can't you? If you could zoom down on the guy 3rd row up with the bald patch, just down there. You get that in for the fans. There you go, look forward, Don. Thank you very much. Done it as well.
Oh, Susan Perb. Well, it's like talking. Do you know what? We've got quite a few overweight players in it. I'm getting messages, commentary is outstanding here. I'll tell you what, if we don't get a job after this, who scored to make it 1-0? It was clear. It was very clear. It was Cecil Thomas, AFTV star, YouTube sensation, Crawley Town ex-first team, despite playing no games for their actual first team player. But yeah, Cecil G.
Still goes on the CV though if you get a tracksuit.
Very true. But yeah, Mitchell Wards coming back from Dublin about quarter of the way through the season.
About 3 stone heavier.
3 stone heavier, plenty of Guinness. I haven't seen him touch a Guinness since he's been back in the UK.
I think it was all for Instagram, just a picture with the Guinness and then quickly onto the G&Ts.
Oh, one of those, yeah.
Yeah.
Where do you think he put the weight on then? Bread and he didn't do the running. He used to run with Mike George. They had a lovely relationship. Mitch and Mike George, running every day, swimming in the Thames. Not so much anymore. Mike's feeling pretty lonely. I know he found it hard to find a new friend when Mitch went away. Mike George, that is reserve team right back, absolutely phenomenal, brilliant. Standing goalkeeper as well. Unfortunately, we've got the obviously the Junior Cup final in 2 days' time down here, which our reserves were in the semi-final, but decided not to turn up for the day, which is a little bit disappointing.
The good thing about the reserve team this season is turning up for big games.
Yeah, it's been one of those things. We've obviously been very notorious with turning up in all the big games.
Stadium announcer's microphone crackled then, so we don't know what he said.
Hopefully our microphone's better than his.
Just a quick, we have some senior committee members here. Ray Porto and Carmine Porto sat down at the front watching the game. Just in front of Adam Strode from Monte Forte Pizza, Reigate. Prosecco Saturdays. Any other deals? Is it half price Tuesdays? If not, it is now half price Tuesdays.
But we're still not allowed in the cage because of Adam Strode.
Yeah, because Tommy Powell dropped a glass once.
Never, don't go in the cage, drop a glass, wearing French's gear, or you get banned.
Yeah.
But Monte Forte do a good pizza, to be fair.
Cracking traditional stone-baked pizza.
Adam, what's your favourite pizza, Monte Forte? Give us your best recommendation.
Reserve team sponsor R&M Heating. We have Robson Reeks, the brother of Connor. All your heating needs.
I also think, talking about sponsors, we've got the first team sponsor, Apsida, here today. They've got a very good turnout, to be fair, from Apsida. Obviously, yeah, a growing brand.
They're obviously promising a little bit extra commission to any member of staff that came down to the game today.
I love that, I get that, and I respect that.
Always recruiting. Always recruiting. Always be recruiting. Any pharmaceutical or biomedical science recruiting you need, Apsida Life Science.
I'll tell you what, the AD Williams stand is absolutely packed out with French's players. Players? Supporters.
Of course, that's a lot of blue over in AD Williams.
A lot of blue.
Accident Repair Centre.
Oh,
it's a great...
good attack from Cranley here.
That's a hit and hope. He's tried to be a hero, as Ben Carter would say.
Ben Carter classic, he's screaming at him, be a hero there, ain't he?
We'll get a little half-time interview with French's legend, collecting his 10-year trophy this season, Ben Carter, the longest neck in Surrey.
We've got a few boys warming up, we've got Ricey warming up, we've got Junior back on the sidelines again, back at home, fair play to him.
He did just try and pick up the corner flag and wave it, so take from that what you will.
Young Ben May, aka Wolverine.
Ryast's apprentice. Where is Ryast tonight?
Well, I haven't actually seen. He must have just finished his shift cleaning Sandcross School, to be fair. So hopefully he turned up.
That is a dirty school.
One man we did miss on the sidelines. Ben Simmons or Simons. He changes it every week. What his surname actually is. Obviously unlucky to miss out on the squad. Obviously ankle injury a couple of weeks before the game. Thoughts on Ben Simmons?
Big Simo, as he's known by his peers. Good player, solid centre-back. Loves a header. Scored 2 fantastic goals in what could be a promotion decider last season. Unfortunately, hadn't really been getting inside this season. And the ankle injury probably saved him some blushes of being on the bench tonight.
Is there anything, do you think, that has been contributing to his injuries?
What, like, I don't know. I don't want to call it out, but maybe weight? Or the boat licence?
I'm going to say the boat licence, to be fair, could be... good turn there. Could be the key contributing factor.
He hasn't been the same since he learned how to drive a boat.
Since he learned how to boat and since he proposed to Amber.
Yeah, a ring will change things. Lovely throw-in from Will there, nicely delivered. Cecil absolutely not going for the header, but shouldn't have to.
According to my watch, 26 minutes in, we provided no commentary.
They've seen it on TV, but for those tuning in on radio...
They're definitely a little bit more composed than us on the ball, I'll say. Dan, yourself?
Yeah, they look like they've got the bit. They are 1-0 down, so they're going to have to go for it.
Very good football.
Very good run, very good run. Push on, shout out to Lewis Store. We think he's in Ibiza. He's eating pizza by the pool. Thanks for tuning in, Lewis.
Who else we have tuned in? We also have Reece Blythe tuning in from Australia. 4:30 in the morning he's tuned in to this game. Absolutely super.
Some say he still hasn't even got home from his night out. He's watching it in the club.
It's given away by Bradell. Chance
here. He's going to slice it.
Great well blocked by Shay. It's lucky that we have defenders that are the size that they are, because we wouldn't block a thing otherwise. Goal kick to French's. I don't think Casey's kicked the ball out of his 18-yard. Rumour has it.
No, see, I'm an expert in that as well, so we can analyse. I think Mitch is the option here. Plenty of space. And
talking about Skinny, thoughts on our number one Casey. Obviously, he's got his own dietitian, his own nutritionist. He's looking in good shape ahead of the final. He's looking in fighting shape, I would say. And I liked when he that period when he did all those 5k Strava runs. I think it took him longer to Photoshop them than it would have done to actually do the run. He reminds me of if anyone knows the box of Butterbean. If you don't have a little Google, that is our goalkeeper. Yeah, there's a good YouTube clip. I think does he go to Jackass? Yeah. Butterbean, yeah. Him and Johnny Knoxville having a row. Yeah. That is Casey Bow. Great sweeping from Liam Powell there. Ollie Winter on the ball. He's been a bit quiet, Ollie Winter, since he won that penalty. So he can get back into it. Actually, all the wingers have. There's the famous French's long ball. Well cleared. That is a fantastic touch from 11. Number 11, who is Ferg Denny. Ferg Denny. That's a great name. Fantastic name. I'd say Cranley are definitely the footballers. Definitely. We're very good at going long.
Here he is, Joe Barnes.
Since his mum picked him up, Joe Barnes has got on the ball quite a few times and he's looking sharp.
I'm a fan of Joe Barnes. Big fan of Joe Barnes.
I wonder if he's any relation to Harvey Barnes then.
Oh, could be. Another talented footballer.
Wishful
thinking,
Mum
Mum says. What's he got for tea after this if he plays well? If he comes home? Out on the pool then.
Respect that, Joe Barnes.
Big time.
Joe Barnes has gained 2 fans here at Frenchies this evening.
Liam Powell. Casey Bowen may be carrying an injury here. He has had previous.
Well covered by Shea. Good decision by the referee to award a goal kick.
Casey Bowen supported here by his wife Hannah and daughter Olivia down there on the sideline, cheering him on.
To be fair, they turn up at every game. There's some sort of support, that is, isn't it?
That is great support. It's up there with Sue Aspinwall.
Sue Aspinwall, supporter of the year in the bag. Tight running though with Ryan Whalen's missus. Thoughts down on that?
Ryan Whalen's missus, even when she's not at the game, she's there in the form of car air freshener, which has put Ryan firmly in place for Dick of the Year. Could definitely do with a pint in the commentary box. Joe Barnes burning through. They can't stop him. Whoa!
Referee's waving Joe Barnes up from here.
Definitely
a foul there.
Barker Bateman losing his head there slightly.
Classic Barker Bateman challenge. That's why we love the young lad.
Really, referee official, what do you think on the initial foul? I think it could have been foul on the edge of the box there. He's shaking his head. He doesn't think so. Clean tackle.
I'm not commenting.
Referee assessor has now gone cold on us. He said he's not commenting anymore.
He's not commenting, right. So what do we do, fans? Let us know. Do we big him up or do we slag him off?
Oh, he's writing a note about us now. 2 great commentators in the box. Well, Surrey South East combination's been a tough league this year. It's such a shame to see the big wigs Whiteleaf not winning the league, isn't it, Dan?
Yeah, Whiteleaf, you see, they bring a lot of fans, a lot of dedicated, strangely dedicated fans, and hopefully they're tuning into this, or maybe even some of them come down. I've seen them at Frenchies games before. The guy with the beard, pull straight into the wall.
You'd think, as a fully grown man, you'll spend your time either playing football or watching a decent team play football if you like football.
It is odd for fully grown men, as you say, to go and watch home and away an amateur football side that they're not actually involved with.
Who else? We've got Wimbledon Casuals flying in the league. We've still got them to play last game of the season.
That could be offside. It's very tight.
Oh, it's a great move. Great goal. And guess who it is? It's Joe Barnes.
Joe Barnes' mum is going mental. She's absolutely loving it. Her boy has scored. Double chips for dinner. It was a really good move from Cranley, to be fair.
I think we're actually wrong. It's not Joe Barnes.
It's not Joe Barnes. His mum just loves all the players.
We're just going to say every goal's Joe Barnes if it's Cranley.
It was a quick move. There was a tight potential offside call on the right winger, I think. We don't know. We'd have to look at that back. The Green Army are going mad over there, and the AD Williams Accident Repair Centre stand.
Play resumes. French is yet to play any sort of football other than across the back line. No real shot.
We haven't really talked about many players with the ball apart from the back four. Out to Mitch now, a useful tactic, but when Mitch is higher up, intercepted. Cranley have got the tail between their legs, I think is the saying.
Cecil could be over the top. Gray not down.
It's Gray not down. Cranley are looking like side.
Four looking like a very composed player in the middle. Brian Hargreaves, we have it here. Wonder if he's any relation to Owen.
A lot of famous relations going on with Cranley. That's a great ball. He just mistimed that. He's very mistimed. There's no foul there. The player's not asking for it.
The thing is, I think all Frenchies fans are very much used to the way that Frenchies play, and this is a very much standard Frenchies game where soak up pressure, score goals on the counter attack.
Yeah, the thing is, good thing about that, what you do is have an 11 AM meeting on a Saturday to talk about this sort of thing. and then go out there and launch the ball over the
Be
top.
prepared for the 5:30 bus that doesn't turn up at 5:30. I love it. Prepare to fail. We fail to prepare.
Exactly. So you tell your students that every time. And so tomorrow you've got Sats tomorrow, Brad. So you're not drinking tonight.
No drinks for me tonight.
Okay, so everyone
Young
keep an eye out
children
on
drink
the WhatsApp and Instagram stories. If you spot Brad Johnson past 11 o'clock,
please report it to AQA.
AQA EdXL. We are not sponsored by AQA or EdXL. Shout out to Marco Porto listening in on the commentary. Young Evelyn and Sebastian, I hope, tuning in as well. A loyal man to the club, Marco Porto. Whispers of a return sometime next season, maybe. The manager's seat is open. For the reserves, that is.
Message from Dom Smith tuning in from Epping. We've got people tuning in from all over the globe here.
Tuning in.
Any shout outs, just send them in to us. You're more than welcome to get shout out from us.
Shout out to, actually, just a good point made from Marco. He is a paramedic. Just shout out to NHS staff all over the country and all your hard work over the past 2 years. Frenchies are with you.
Yeah.
Doris, you're doing great.
And we're guaranteed to have at least 3 heart attacks in the team, so.
We will need you. Quiet now. I wonder what the tactic here is going to be. Little play out to Brad Dell. Back to Shea. Very composed in the box. Out to Liam Powell again. Long ball over the top. That's a surprise there. Cranley did not see that coming.
Frankie's just had another Red Bull. Strong Italian contingent in the first team. We've got obviously Dan G in the field. We've got Dino Bourne on the sidelines. Maybe a couple too many pastas between the pair of them, but
it was only Easter a few weeks ago. So.
Yeah, true. It's very good to be branching out though to mainland Europe, isn't it? To pull these players into the team. Dan G playing a bit of football. Lovely interchange.
Settles through on goal.
Settles in. He's onside. Can he finish? Oh, he's missed.
Saving the keeper. It's unfortunate. It's just bounced over Mitch on the follow-up.
If only you had Val up front, he would have probably scored that. Great challenge from Will Worsfold. Referee, what are you talking about here?
Let's see how long this injury lasts for young Joe Barnes here.
That was a superb tackle. Referee, I'm not sure what he's seen there.
He'll be alright, Mum.
Joe Barnes' mum a little bit worried now. Down on the floor. Look at his ankle. I think he's okay. Bounce out. But yeah, best move of the game for Frenchie so far.
What do you think of defending set pieces for Frenchie? We've never been a tall side, and without Simo playing today, how are you fancying us?
Well, I don't think Cranley are a big side in all fairness. I think it's fairly evenly matched height-wise. You can't see a goal coming from either set piece here.
No.
Just football.
It's great football from the Cranley boys.
When Frenchies play football, we look fairly dangerous. If only we could play football a little bit more.
We do have a lot of talented players, and we look great in training, which I'm not at, but some people will say that. Set piece in now.
Bound to score from a
Straight
set piece
over.
after my prediction.
It's gone all the way through. A lot of space out here for the winger.
Cracking ball.
Great ball in. Oh, that's a high foot. That's a high foot. Well done, ref. Well spotted.
Bradley Dell on a bit of needle with their centre forward there. It's not like Brad Dell's get involved in a row, is it?
Very unlike him.
How long do we think it takes Brad Dell to put those curls in his hair before each game day?
It's impressive dedication to the perm. He's had a few other players come and try it, but he's stuck true since we've known him.
I'd have to agree. Bradley Dell is the king of the perm. Probably one of the greatest I've ever seen. I don't understand where he got the hairstyle from, but he wears it very well.
And this is coming from two men who know a lot about hair.
I think some of his decisions at the start.
Well, I think we're past my 36-minute prediction of Lias taking the ball square to the chops.
That leaves me in for 60th. So that's not much pressure there. That player could have brought that down easy. That's brilliant control.
Cranley looking a very good side.
He's gone for it.
Well watched over by Casey. Haven't seen enough of Mitch Ward in the game today, have we?
No, he's been trying to stretch the play, but we've not really been finding it. I think we're going to go for Cecil here and try a little play off onto Mitch. Let's see what happens.
Decided to go with the long ball route now.
Cecil just misses the header.
Puts up in the air. Ball's out of play.
That's out. Cranley throw down this left-hand side.
Lots of talk from the midfield three for Frenchies as usual as well. Very, very vocal.
Very vocal, very commanding. So there's one thing you get from Dan Janetta.
Dan Janetta, Lias and Lewis Barker-Bateman literally screams communication, doesn't it?
Before your injury, known as probably one of the greatest number 10s in the Frenchies first team.
Well, rumour has it still 11 games undefeated in the first team. Very unlucky to miss out on a place in the starting lineup for me. You know, the impact I have is just phenomenal in the change room. So good to have around on the pitch. You know,
it's your positivity. I think everyone will say it when you go first word when you think Brad Johnson. Positive.
So I'd have to agree with you there, Dan. I have to agree.
The boys are definitely missing you.
So, how long are we in now? 40 minutes into the game. People getting fed up with our commentary around us. We're enjoying ourselves.
Everyone's going.
I haven't really watched any of the game, to be fair. Just been talking to Dan.
Yeah.
Yourself?
I hadn't had dinner, so I was hoping for a hot dog like to go around nowish, but I'm in the commentary box because I'm Hilton. I'm down. So Hilton, you owe me dinner, or I might get myself a nice pizza from Monteforte Reigate, Monteforte Horsham. Adam owes us a lot of money.
Nowhere there. Shay up. Danji settling the ball down. He's seen Mitch on the run. Oh, he's kept the ball. It's nice to see us moving the ball. And there's the long ball.
He's looked at the ground and Mitch has checked his run.
There's the long ball.
It is natural to just boot that ball over to Mitch. I can see why he did that. And that's the ball. Oh!
Well recovered from Will.
Oh, miscommunication there.
Good work rate from Cecil. If he'd have done those through 5Ks, he might have been somewhere over this pitch, this side of the pitch. And the ball is out of play for a goal kick. Not long now till half time. I feel like refreshments are needed in the commentary box.
My mouth very dry. So if anyone listening, maybe someone's got an earpiece on the sideline, if 2 pints happen to appear in the commentary box and maybe one for the referee official, then wouldn't go amiss.
Bill Gates
Cup
is
of
going
tea.
to get his tea.
Cup of tea.
I can get one of those in the boardroom.
Oh, but how do we get in there? He doesn't want us in there, no.
Too much Microsoft chat.
He's got
Good football being played now. Frenchies finally turned up. Switch of play.
Ollie Winter, well done. Well brought in.
Not fresh, young Ollie. A few weeks out with a hamstring injury.
This is his big turn.
Key to the Frenchies front line.
Brilliant striker. Been really good instruction. Brought in by Dan G, friends at uni. Travels all the way from Esher for the games. It doesn't seem like far for many people, but that is still a considerable effort. Fitting in well. Great performance at the Christmas party as well.
Superb performance.
Yeah. Broken gin glass, but didn't spill a drop.
That takes dedication.
That
takes practice. That takes effort.
I think with Frenchies we've always been great at social.
We'll probably have to give a big shout out to the venue as well for their hospitality this season. Obviously, being down at Mersham FC, the venue have been very hospitable to all of us. Treated us very well in our drinking habits.
Great pints, great service, live sport venue, Merstham.
You can't knock it, can you? Farah, shout out to Farah.
Farah looked after us brilliantly.
Shout out all the bar staff, to be fair, been absolutely superb.
Food after the games.
Taking us in. Ian Chatfield, thank you very much for the curries. Thank you very much for all of the food. It's been absolutely superb. I hope you're watching from the venue. Save me a little bit of the food, please, because I'm starving.
So am I, because I'm not getting this hot dog.
Maybe we can start you up a business from here, Ian, so
yeah.
Keep those curries coming.
And shout out to Martin's Gardening Service, proud sponsors of Frenchie's reserve team.
Probably a little bit better than he is at gardening than he is at DJing.
Yeah, he does know how to fill a dance floor, then empty a dance floor, then fill it again. It's a talent. It's a flick in from Ollie Winter. It's that a push in the back. The ref has waved play on.
All the floodlights have come on. The ref's going to struggle to see our navy blue kit.
They've left the floodlights as late as possible. Obviously, everyone can understand the current fuel crisis that's going on. Very expensive to have the floodlights. That's why we were charged £6 today to watch amateur football. And that's a great ball in. He's timed his run well. He's left Liam Powell. What a recovery from Liam Powell. That's a brilliant tackle from Liam Powell. That's his experience there. He couldn't use any pace, so he had to use experience.
Sal's shouting for the French's back line to get up.
Well, you never know. I might have connected once.
What do you think? What do you think the French's half-time team talk will be from Frank and Sal?
I think Frank will down a pint of Red Bull and then give it maximum. We need to get the ball down. We need to try and play football. At the moment, Cranley are definitely outplaying us, and it's looking, the game is slightly swinging in their way. Maybe we can take advantage of them being young, get Val on, get a bully on the pitch to intimidate them a bit. Sort of things we have to think about. I don't know, what do you think?
I tend to agree. I think just get the ball down and play. If you're a French's player, good enough to play football. One bit of football we did play, we absolutely cut an open, we were in, but too panicky. Is the occasion getting some of the players, Daniel?
We have a request here from for Dino Baum's nephew, Dino Baum. He great player for French's. Wants his 10-year trophy, but actually went to South Park for 2 years, so he won't be getting that, hopefully. But his nephew Ralphie is tuning in and listening. Hi Ralphie, hope you're doing well. Enjoy the game. It's a ball in, it's wide.
Fourth officials to signal for 1 minute of added time. 1 minute to go of this half. Thoughts on this half then, Dan? Who's the better side?
We looked like we were going to start well and play football, and we looked strong. We're defending well. There's been some great tackles, but it is looking like a typical French's sit back and let the opposition play, which I don't think we can keep that up for 90 minutes.
Yeah, I have to agree. It's Cranley slightly better side. Obviously, Liam Powell potentially lucky to stay on a pitch with that. Tip round the post. I don't know what the rules are.
I don't know how the ref can give a handball and a penalty there and not provide any extra punishment to Liam Powell. It's unusual, but fair enough. There was a famous incident very similar for Battle Old Boys on a Sunday, which ended up with the club having to fold. But we won't go into that. Gary Powell is here. Shout out to Gary Powell, Battle Old Boys manager. Frenchies wouldn't be who they are without Gary Powell.
Almost at the end of the first half now. Box being loaded. Liam Powell commanding the team to load the box.
See if we can nick something here.
A very short, long throw from Will Worsfold.
And that's the
half time.
Thanks everyone. We are.
Watch out for the shine of the floodlights off Donald's ball patch as well, please.
Alright, we're going to take a break now.
See you in 15.
Oh, I definitely need a drink. Lovely.
He'll be back in a minute. Yeah. Josh Skinner, yeah, no problem. We've got Bradley Dale's cousin. Okay, I'll give him a shout. Josh Skinner. Josh Skinner. Are we, whenever, yeah, I'm ready, mate.
Stop watching just in case.
Second half just about to get underway. Daniel Porto taking his place back in the box.
And we go again.
Ball cleared out of play.
We actually at half time there we got a message in from Farah at the venue. Loving the commentary, she said, and we won't read the rest of the message.
An unhappy Martin apparently in Budapest. We love you really, Martin.
Yeah.
Can we have a shout out to Josh Skinner as well, watching from Greece, Bradley Dale's cousin. Enjoying the game on a sun lounger in Santorini. That's a guess, to be fair, but we know he's in Greece.
I've heard rumours that club legend John Richards, also known as JR, is tuning in and watching. So shout out JR. We can't wait to see you at the Christmas party. We see you once a year and you wake up on Liam Powell's sofa. Cecil would bring it down nicely here. Has anything changed at half time? I didn't see the lineup. I was trying to queue for a drink. Didn't manage to get one, so I'm still thirsty. If anyone again is tuning in and wants to deliver a drink up to the commentary box, with Arch, referee, investigator, I don't know what his title is.
Bill Gates.
Bill Gates did manage to get his cup of tea.
Might as well not bother.
Lovely long ball from Liam Powell.
Oh, lovely little clash in the middle there. That's what we love to see.
Matt Walsh walking past there, another Frenchies Reserves legend. Also another Frenchies player not afraid of gaining weight.
Injured 1 week, not the next. Oh, superb send from the number 6 out the back.
It's that Finley Lenehan walking past. Remember his
Nice of him to turn up.
stint in the first team. Vish, either at stag do or wedding. 3 appearances maybe this season. And here is the two, Monteforte, Reigate and Horsham, walking past now. Looking like business. Again, that's Monteforte. If a free pizza arrived for me and Brad at some point this evening, wouldn't turn it down.
Superb heading from goal, well claimed by Casey.
Safe hands from Casey.
I'm surprised he got that far off his line. 2 yards is probably the most he's been off his line this season. 2 young, handsome chaps going past here.
Sam Thorne, Kenny McCran.
Club legends.
Sam Thorne, well known for his solid hairline.
Kenny McCran, well known for his pace. Rydell here. Ball over the top to Ollie. Shot.
We even somehow make a 10-yard pass look like a long ball. Over Dan G. There's a run here. He's going to play out to left back if he's smart, and he does. The pace of Mitch here, that is lightning. I think he's got more in the tank. Nutmeg though.
So sweet.
Stay clever.
Keep them together. Oh my god.
It's great twisting
It's
and
got to be the best
turning.
goal I've ever seen.
Oh,
Well cleared by Brad Dell.
safety.
Ball up to Cecil. Held up. Sit back to Mitch. And another long ball from Frenchies.
We had a
And there's a foul.
it's a typical foul. Well, we've got time. Hopefully, Toby Haycock's tuning in. I know he sent a message to support the lads. That's another Frenchies legend.
Toby Haycock, another man on holiday, unable to make the game today. Hope you're
Long-time goalkeeper, long-time manager.
hope you're tuning in, Tobes. Anybody that is tuning into the game. Toby is doing a 100k walk for Myla, I believe, raising money for charity. So if anyone is feeling generous to donate, we'll put that on our Twitter page later on, and hopefully you can donate and keep raising money for Toby and the great cause he's raising money for.
Mitch Ward now in space, plays it out to Ollie. Tries to cut in on his right foot. Oh, it's well read.
Very good defending.
Player, well
Very
done.
good football.
Casey Bowen, a foot race here. Shane, well done, Case. Well cleared.
The bounce has done him here.
Ollie Winter, great strength. It's good defending again. These Cranley boys, they're showing out they're young, but they're strong and they're not afraid.
Strong, determined, dogged.
Dogged. They're not afraid. They are out there fighting like beavers. It's a ball in.
Cracking ball in.
Whoa!
I think it was the double push there.
Sandwich. A little classic
Looked
sandwich.
like it could have been a penalty from here, but I think there was a push from behind on Will before his push.
It's amazing all the money they've spent on this stadium. What do you think of this commentary table we're sat on?
It could be better, to be fair. We could do with somebody who is into making things. TP Woodwork Services.
TB Services, FJ Building, Ray Porto Property Maintenance. Any of them knock you up a nice solid table. We won't shout out Alex Pardo's business.
Casey Bowe getting some abuse from the Cranley faithful, the Green Army.
They've given it maximum on social media, the Cranley fans. That's the first time I've actually heard them properly today, despite
Great
celebrating
ball.
a goal.
Early free kick here. French's break. Nearly round the corner from young LBB.
Lewis Barker Bateman, reserve team player, nurtured, found his way into the first team. What are you thinking of Lewis this season?
I think he's a very good player. Lots of energy. Gets around the park. Obviously, having Lee, very similar player to Lee Asp in respect to the running that he does.
Yeah.
Bit more composure on the ball, and I think he's going to become a good fixture in this first team over the coming years. In all fairness,
The thing is, Lee Asp has played many years in the first team and never really been able to kick a ball that far, so he might not need it.
I've never known a man to smoke 38 fags before a game, have a coffee and a tea, and still run more than anyone on a pitch by a country mile. Saturdays and then go out on the Saturday and do the same on a Sunday.
And just put in man of the match performances week after week. Cracking player, Liam Aspinwall. French is through and through. Shout out to Sue Asp. I think she already got a shout earlier, but she deserves another one.
One of the best coffee and tea makers you'll probably find in the southeast of England.
Unusual how the referee did that, but the advantage.
It's a great chance.
I'm not sure how that's gone in.
Joe Barnes, mum's absolutely buzzing in. Fantastic turning goal. 2-1.
Did that take a deflection?
Mum, give us your thoughts.
It's a good goal.
It's a good goal.
It's a good goal for Mum.
She's a lot happier than I will tell you. It was a very good goal.
It was good. It was a slice to get that sort of swerve, or there was a deflection. We're not really sure. Casey dived to his right and the ball whipped back in.
Frenchies need to regroup now. Bit of activity on the bench.
The Green Army are going ballistic.
Actually thought Frenchies started on the front foot the second half, ever so slightly.
We did create a few good chances there. Little slip up in the corner, slip up in the box. It's not over, plenty of time. But we do need to start playing football, because if we carry on backs to the wall for the rest of this half, there's no way we get the second goal.
Just keep going.
Liam Powell always composed. Always composed. It's going to be interesting now. This is Cranley leading for the first time. If they change their game.
Very true. So if they set them, wonder if Frenchies get a bit more of the ball, or Cranley carry on how they've been playing. I'm not sure where what that's call come from.
I can't see any Cranley subs warming up, so nothing in the manager's mind to make any changes.
Junior warming up, it looks like he's warming up his arms, there's no surprise.
Is that Migsy? Going out for a run, Mike Georgiadis.
Mike Georgiadis.
Another European representant of Greece.
Rumour has it he makes his own halloumi.
Wow.
What a man.
That is
Cranley fans now.
Found their voice.
Oh, it's another good chance. Liam Powell there.
Casey smothers it well. Leaves no room for follow-up. They result into fat chance at Casey Bow, which...
Oh, there's no need, is there?
Absolutely no need. We wouldn't make such a joke. He's a
We'd
great
never
man.
say-
He's a
we
great
wouldn't ever
husband.
make any jokes about people's weight.
No.
That's beneath us. Very well composed by Liam.
Liam Powell just showing more composure. He's growing into the game. It's like it's almost
Here we
like
go.
a midfielder.
Counter
Like
attack on
Cecil
here.
Thomas breaking here.
Oh,
Brilliant
superb
tackle
challenge.
from 6. Brilliant tackle.
A fair few good challenges by the back line of Cranley over the last
Jack
5
Miller
minutes.
really setting a precedent there at centre back.
Game's opening up now. Great ball.
Cranley, you would say, maybe have the upper edge now. They're coming alive. They were already alive, and now they're coming alive.
A few players getting warmed up. Le Penguin out for a few jumps.
Le Penguin!
Junior, Ben May, Ricey all getting warmed up. Le Penguin looks like he's absolutely raring to go. Never has a man had more of a bigger point to prove than Le Penguin, aka Lord Fardwalk. Fardwalk? Fardwalk.
And for anyone who knows where Val lives, the easiest way into his room is just the ladder through his bedroom window.
Cranley playing some good football here.
Really good football. They're keeping a lot of men back as well. Is that 5 sitting back now? The fullback's pushing up now.
Shea getting held off. Well blocked from Shea. Good job.
Liam Powell, acceleration, not his strong point, but he gets there.
He's it again. He's at it again. The composure on the man.
I would say Liam Powell is probably battling the hardest out there. He's showing the most. And there must be a change coming now. I think we need the aggression of Val on this pitch.
French's fans been absolutely abused for only singing when they're winning, which I can confirm is true.
Yeah, but do you remember when Cranley was singing when they were losing? 10's very tricky, he's in. But a measured save from Casey Bow there, smart thing to do. It was whipped along the ground.
Young Joe Barnes at it again. Sign him up, Sam Franck.
Big fan of Joe Barnes and the way he's played tonight. One to look out for, 19 years old. I think some Frenchies fans might need to get behind the Cranley goal.
Good ball.
Great ball, Ollie wins it through. He's onside, good hit.
Good effort.
Safe hands
And
again
there
from the
goes
keeper,
his
he's stepped
hamstring.
in, but he's done. Ollie wins his off.
Big loss.
He'd been carrying an injury. It was a matter of time, really. The fourth official's board has just lit up and it's just turned off again. I think it's a change of plan.
Mike Georgiadis looks like he's about to enter the fray.
It could just be cramp.
Frenchies get battered everywhere they go. It's a chant from the Cranley, which is absolutely superb.
Shout out Ryan Finch getting married in September. We've got his stag do in July. From Finch Hampstead FC, winner of their league, the Thames Valley Premier. Congrats, lads.
Ollie stretched out. Mike Georgiadis on in place of Will Worsfold. Mike Georgiadis gone into 3-5-2 it looks like. So we've got Liam Powell, Shea and Braddell at the back. The three in the middle of Lee Asp, Lewis Barker Bateman, Dan Ginetta, Mike right wing back, Mitch left wing back, Ollie and Cecil up front as a pair here. A little bit of a throw of the dice from Sam Franck early doors. Do we think too early?
I think it had to be done. How long do we stay just lumping the ball over the top?
Play continues, throw back to the keeper.
Great
Fair
sportsmanship there. Little round of applause from the crowd. They're chanting, where were you when you were shit to Frenchies, and I can confirm we've always been shit.
Well, he does best. Danji on the break. Overrun, great challenge. Cranley now, counter break. Lias there again. Lias decides to do what he does best, breaking up play. What a ball. Danji over the top to Ollie. How much has Ollie got left in the tank? He's won the ball. Good, that's got to be a foul, ref.
Is that not? That was shoulder to back, was it not?
French's throw.
Lolano hasn't given it either, so we'll agree.
All the subs set down at the minute for French. Oh, Cecil's done well.
Cecil, brilliant,
done very well.
Brilliant balance, great feet.
He squared it.
Go on, Mitch, go on, Mitch.
He's turned on it. Oh,
It's
very good effort. Very good from Cecil.
Great feet from Cecil. He's done well to stay on his feet.
Great strike from Mitch. Well blocked. It's got to be only a matter of time before the introduction of Le Pingouin here. Another player down. Cranley player down. Shout out to local goalkeeper in Surrey, MDH, if anybody knows him. Currently suffering from a ruptured stomach from the numerous 10p sausages he's been eating over the last few weeks. I wish him all the best in his recovery.
Little drinks break happening now. Tactical drinks break, is that allowed? I think we're going to go for it anyway, see what changes here. Who's that down on the floor for Cranley?
Young number 2.
Number 2.
Sam Wade.
Sam Wade.
Great name.
Looks life-threatening the way he's rolling around there. Hope he recovers. Brest had a little word with his lino there. I wonder what they're looking out for in the second half. I
think the lino's just asked him if he's having a bovril or a coffee after the game.
I think on an away day like this in the cold, a bovril. Dinner time, so 2 in 1 really.
So how would I get hold of a copy of your recording? What's the best way to do it?
Instant replay.
If you go on our Twitter, the French Athletic Twitter, we got a link to it on there.
2 Frenches.
French Athletic Twitter, or go on instant replay.
Your instant
replay. The games, and the comment and the whole game's on there. So it should be on there from tomorrow, I guess. When's the game? When can you watch the replay?
It's on YouTube now, so you can just watch it whenever. It's on YouTube.
Yeah, there you go.
If you type the game into YouTube, it'll come up. Tomorrow, yeah. You don't want to hear us again straight away after the game.
I've been listening to you for about 60 minutes. We've got another half hour to go.
Think about what our friends have to go through. We're in the pub for 5 hours.
How long have we got left?
About half an hour.
Half hour to go. Big round of applause there for Sam Wade as he gets up.
Oh, it's not. It's number 7.
It was never Sam Wade.
It's Isaac Collins.
It's Isaac Collins.
Sorry for all the Cranley fans that are tuning in late tonight.
They were worried. Sam Wade's mum was probably watching worried. He is fine.
I think we've got every one of your players' names wrong so far. 2-1, half an hour to go.
Okay.
Players on the bench be chomping at the bit to get on. Only 3 subs apparently available for each team to make.
3.
So we've got the choice here of Ben May Jr., Jamie Rice and Le Pingouin.
Le Pingouin. I've gotten the Le Pingouin. I think we need
2 of those 4 players to come on.
Someone on the park to rally the team from more than just the back line. Just a reminder to the fans tonight, there is no extra time. This will be straight to pens if it ends in a draw. Yeah. There's the girlfriend of Liam Powell, centre back extraordinaire, carrying their daughter, baby Jessica. Straight out, shout out baby Jessica. Adorable young child. How old's Jess now? Freddie, yeah. And she sits there with her grandfather, Gary Powell, who was mentioned earlier.
Ryan Tieni, just turning up.
Ryan Tieni.
63 minutes, there we go, 27 to go.
It's a wise decision from Paul Jones, some of the fans are saying.
Maybe it was Richie Coleman in his ear telling him that he's got to make that
Well, they do say the number 2 is usually the more important manager.
Do you think James Stallen had any effect on the penalty save this afternoon?
I think he'd have to. He's the goalkeeper coach. He knows what he saw. He's probably done his research on Shay. Ball in now from Liam Powell. It's a great ball in.
Well cleared again.
Cranley first to most headers so far today, I'd say.
I have to agree. Luke Daniels got him looking sharp on the training field.
He knows his way around a header.
Oh, it was, it was a complete Sunday morning.
The management obviously happy. Oh, late foul by foul.
Oh.
Looked like a bit of a foul from Shay there.
Got away with it.
But
Got away. Straight
well
up to
cleared
Mitch.
by good hold-up play from Mitch.
Okay,
Lewis Park Bayman, very few options. Line ball.
It's against the same thing, but we can't just.
Lovely clip
Can't
ball
expect
there.
Mitch to be
Superb
everywhere.
football from Cranley.
It's quick football. Brad Dale, well done. Man coming in on Shay. Can he compose himself? Yeah, nice.
Slangy, very calm on the ball. Not afraid of getting it.
I'm
in tight
flustered.
spaces.
Yeah.
Apparently, I've heard he's very, very good in tight spaces. Long throw from Brad. No one around Cecil there though. Need to help him out.
Gaffer Jamie Salmon signalling to the fans to make some more noise. French's support has been quite quiet this half. Very strong in the first half. Maybe the Cranley fans are right. We only sing when we're winning.
Big throw from Brad Dell. Well won again for Cranley. There again, Cecil. Cecil would have loved putting that on his YouTube channel had that gone in.
Yeah. I suppose you're not going to loop it over that keeper twice in a game.
Cranley's starting to go a little bit longer now. He's at the in the lead tactics.
Yeah.
A little bit panicky. Looks like Dino and Simo on the tactics board, because I'm sure they're the two that are going to make this up.
Dino Baum is a fountain of knowledge when it comes to football. Simo, not as sure.
Physio Ryan Valentine, very well known to all the French's faithful, looking to enter the fray and look after Cecil.
We need a lot of physios at French's. Shout out Parkview Reigate.
Le Penguin back out for a warm up. Ben May Jr. all out warming up again.
That was going all the way around the pitch. Interesting.
Odds on Val leaving his shin pads in the change room, and that's where he's going now. I'm going to say...
Or to swig a can of Stella that he's kept in his bag.
Yeah. I reckon it's more likely the Stella.
Lucky for Val, he never has to worry about driving anywhere, so he can drink when he wants.
Well flicked on by Cecil.
Playing for a handball there. Cecil's long legs do seem to...
A lot of ball in the Cranley half over the last 10 minutes.
He's got it down nicely.
Make of it in a minute.
Young Lewis uses pace here to keep up. Go on, Brad Dell.
Bradley Dell.
Oh, brilliant tackle. Brilliant
From
tackle.
Brad Dell. Ollie looked like he's struggling again. Yeah, Ollie's limping a bit there, isn't he?
I'm surprised he's still on.
Who's coming on?
I think there's shouts for him to go
Val,
down.
Le Penguin is hitting up.
No.
Ollie's down.
There's a drunk man with a shit hat on. Giving it back to him. Great catch by Dale.
He's got more toes than he has teeth. And apparently he's only got 6 toes.
He's not happy that players' parents have come to watch and they're not aggressively abusing players on the pitch.
9-14, but I'm not sure which player it is.
14 is coming on. Jake Collins coming on.
No, it's Val.
Frenchies. Right. Don't know, Jeff.
Val Garrett.
Val Garrett.
Le Penguin.
The entrance of Le Penguin. Our famous Frenchman.
14 coming on, Val Garrett.
So Val's entered the fray now, taking the place of the injured Ollie.
Val's mum, Kathy, sat in the front row, cheering him on.
Superb hairdresser.
Brilliant. Lovely lady.
No, there will not be one man who's more up for this game than Val Garrett. I can tell you that.
His legs are already going
4-3.
10 to the dozen. His body not moving that quick. So. That's great balance from the Cranley players.
This cracking ball has to be intercepted. Superb from Brad Dale. Well done.
Brad Dale.
I think a few of these pre-match injuries over the last few weeks look like they're starting to take their toll for Frenchies. A few fighting fit pre-game.
We did say
Cecil, Ollie, Dan G,
the average age of
Shay,
our squad.
Brad Dell, all with injuries pre-game.
Average age of our squad sort of lends itself
Mitch.
to this.
Very true. Cranley dominating. Brad Dell not happy with the referee here at all. Liam Powell having a quiet word in his ear. So still three players left to bring in for Frenchies. We've got Junior, Jamie Rice and Ben May.
Jamie Rice, another one coming back from an injury, so it could be a risk to bring him on
Could be a
to
risk.
waste the sub, get injured again.
Looks like he may be getting up from here, but it's a long way out. Looks like he's socking up, shin padding up.
Who, Jamie Rice? Can't see from him.
That's a risk when you have 4 forwards on the bench and 1 centre mid, isn't it, Daniel?
It's always the way really with Frenchies. This could be nicely connected by
No one
Casey
there.
Poe here, plenty of time.
So they're not on 4B.
Big kick from Casey forward. Val and Cecil pretty much going for the same ball. Well controlled by Dan. 70 minutes into the game and we've settled down to a bit of a normal commentary.
Bit of tussle there actually, I saw Mitch leave a little shoulder in there, we'll take that. We need to see that. Another throw in, cleared by Shay.
Liam Powell demanding more from the Frenchies boys, have to agree, do need more. Around 20 to go, a bit less than 20. We need more from the French, we need to see something.
We have got increased odds on a Val yellow card that's just in Sky Boost.
Ben May looks like he's kitted up, or is he?
Ben May.
Ben May.
I'd
is
like to see
wing back.
Ben May come on, I think he deserves it.
It looks like everyone on the bench is kitting up. I'm not sure if they've realised we've only got one sub.
That's an incredible throw in there from Cranley. It was a long throw, but just straight off for a goal kick. And up the pitch again from Casey. It's gone through, it's a nice bounce.
Oh, very well defended from the number 6.
With this 4G surface, you do get
Jack
quite
Miller.
a quick bounce. Chuck Miller.
Good defending from Cecil there.
Working
Well checked back.
Inspired a bit maybe from Val's entry. They're doing a little rotation here. Val's now on the last man, he's pushed up. He's completely misread that header. It's a little push in the back there. Sloppy clearance, Danjanetta sweeping up, but it falls back to...
Looked like a foul.
Lino
Was a
gave
foul.
it, ref agreed.
Very good from the liner who was 30 yards away, despite the ref being 5 yards away, not being able to give that free kick.
Linesman on this side of the pitch, sponsored by Regain.
Down. Mitch Ward now down.
Mitch Ward, the flying Finn.
Looks like it's game over for Mitchell. Junior.
Is Mitch
Linesman of the year to come on and change the game. Very, very quick, to be fair.
Quick. Can score the odd goal.
Also the longest in the shower. Thoughts on that?
I don't know. I've seen Elliot Wheeler and Shay Daniel will agree. Don't you worry, mate. You stick to being in the army, pretending.
Junior's coming on. Unfortunate for Jamie Rice and Ben May, obviously not going to be entering the fray on Cup final night, but
big shout out to their commitment this season.
Big shout out.
Ben May, another young player, joined French's at 16, worked hard for the reserves and earned his place team.
2 injuries, 2 enforced changes.
How long
Junior goading the French's fans. He wants more from us. He's waving that arm. He's been practicing all season to wave that arm.
15, 20 minutes remaining potentially.
How long we got? 15 to go.
15 to go, confirmed.
Plus added.
Plus added.
The amount of injuries we've had, we could have a few minutes. They're all going down with hamstrings and crocs and
Oh, it's getting hairy, man.
75 minutes.
I think Frenchies are going to have to rely on a moment of magic here.
I'd have to agree. Seem very far away from the front line at the minute. We need to get the players forward if we're going to score. And another long ball.
But
it's a very good ball.
If it stays in, that's a great ball. And it's great composure from the Cranley defence again.
Quick throw to Cecil.
Jack Miller. It's getting his name shouted out quite a few times, young Jack Miller.
Cecil's beating him. Or was it a corner?
I think that was
Linesman's not sure.
Oh, I could have gone goal kick there. I think Cecil just toe-poked that. But difficult to see. The big men are up from the back.
Still yet to hear the French's fans this half, despite the rallying call from Jamie Salmon.
Despite a lot of chat on WhatsApp, to be honest. Jason Woolsey dyeing his hair blue. Lewis Sharp, is he here?
I saw him, obviously he was carrying a box of chips. That's no real surprise, is it? Cheesy, do you think?
I'd say cheesy and some burger sauce on the side.
We'll find out later. If you want the scoop, go into the comment section after the game and you'll find out if they were cheesy and what sauce was provided.
And if anyone wants tickets to Wolves game, Lewis Sharp can help you out home and away. Loves the Wolves.
Substitution for Cranley.
20.
Harry Nicholas leaving the field. Jacob Styles. Rumour has it he's half cousin to Harry Styles.
Yeah, I have heard that.
And he will light up your world like nobody else.
Is it going in? Oh, it's straight at the keeper.
Junior's moved out of the way. I think he thought it was going in. Maybe a touch from Junior would have sent
flick just to put the keeper off, maybe.
It's tense.
So it's fine margins.
It's tense and nervy
I'd
out
say
here.
the Cranley keeper has been very composed in this game. So is Casey
Well brought
in the
down from
French
Brad Dell. Well composed. Good football. Junior being surrounded. If he can get it out of here. Oh, unlucky June. Good knock forward.
Oh, Cecil challenge that. And again, Cecil challenge it. Not one jump from Cecil, but he's won a free kick.
Another chance for Frenchies to load the box. Liam Powell comes forward, set piece specialist. So good knocks into the box from Liam Powell today, to be fair.
He has been really delivering it well. You can tell he's been in the garden all week.
insignificant. Not worried. You're not worried. You're not worried about it. Unless it comes in on the way out. The more important thing is to be in line with the last defender.
But like we said, we do not have very many big men, so let's see what we can work.
A lot of pace on it.
Let's get this back across the box.
Superb finish! What a ball, Liam Powell. What a man. Club captain. That ball went sensational. We told you he's a set piece specialist.
There's your moment of magic.
What a ball.
There's your moment of magic.
Shay Daniel, superb finish by the way. Shay Daniel. The Cranley fans, who were very quick to point out about singing when they're winning, have weirdly gone very quiet.
Yeah, I can't hear many "you fat bastard" chants anymore. No, I can't.
Oh, Casey waving it, giving it the ear. Love it.
He loves it.
I reckon he'll have a bargain bucket to himself after this game if we win.
Absolutely.
If we don't, it'll be 2. Frenchies with the standard front 3 press, nobody else follows it. Oh, it's good football from Cranley. Very good football. He's in. Oh, just wide. Superb move as well.
We've got 10 minutes here left of the game. Looks like it could go either way now.
Lias now looks like he's holding his head, so I think that's 78 minutes until Lias has taken a boot or a head in the face.
So anyone that has 78 minutes, you've won a pizza from Monte Forte. Collect it Monday to Thursday.
And a meal for 2 at The Venture. Sponsored by John via Liam's CLS Plumbing Services.
That is correct. CLS Plumbing Services have supported us many times over the years. Big shout.
All your plumbing needs, CLS Plumbing Services. Superb company.
Very reasonable call out.
Family run, independent. What more could you want?
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's attendance is 720.
For anyone that couldn't hear that, tonight's attendance of 720. That announced as a record for the Saturday Intermediate County Cup final. Incredible support.
A very good turnout from the Frenchies and a very, very good turnout from Cranley, to be fair. I think they may have edged us with the fans here. So, very good to see this many people down at a game at this level. 720. Oh.
That's incredible. That's not including people tuning online. There must be at least 4 or 5 of you out there watching and listening.
To be fair, the people who are tuning in online are definitely having a better time than everyone's here. The commentary has been sensational.
There's 4 or 5 people around us that can hear.
Bill Gates is loving it. He's just offered me a new...
Joe Barnes' mum's giving us a big thumbs up in agreement.
Oh, Cecil cramping up now as well. So many Frenchies players going down with cramp, it's phenomenal. Anyone would have thought all we do on a weekend is drink. Val doing his best at really badly stretching Cecil out here. Right, so 2-2, 15 minutes ago. What are your thoughts on
less than 10 now.
Frenchies on penalties? Because I'm not very hopeful.
Who are the penalty takers tonight? Shay's already missed today.
Missed one.
Liam Powell, not a great record.
Notoriously very poor on penalties. Brad Dell doesn't want one.
I've never seen Val Garrett take a set piece. I don't think he has.
Val Garrett either scores or it ends up in nearby Holmbury St Mary. Junior, never seen take a penalty to be fair. Miggsy I'd fancy.
Yeah, Miggsy.
Dan G potentially, but he's going to be struggling. Lias don't fancy on penalties either. Casey Bowe will fancy himself in the 5.
I would say Casey Bowe's got the composure.
And then young Lewis Barker Bateman. Has he got the bottle? I hope so. Moving into the latter stage of the game. The AD Williams saying something very lovely about the referee.
Full of praise for the ref.
The Cranes have taken it over.
Such a brilliant foul. I think they are.
Referee struggling to see the Frenchies in the huge floodlights that are covering the pitch. Great kick from Casey. Flicked on by June.
Oh. It's going to be a long ball now, yeah. Here it goes.
It's another long ball.
Cranley now.
Lewis Barker Bateman.
Flick on.
Superb recovery.
Well done, Barker Bateman.
Fantastic.
Brilliant. It's won back well by the Cranley player again. It's a good touch. It's definitely a foul.
Starting to see tired legs. We're starting to see tired legs. We're starting to see fouls. But good
What
work.
if anything happened in these last 5?
Great work rate from Lewis.
He's done it. He's well scoped.
Referee getting getting his plaudits here from up in the commentary box from the Surrey FA assessors, saying persistent fouling, very well deserved yellow card. We'd have to agree up here, wouldn't we, Dan?
We'd have to agree. It's been going on all game. The tired legs have shown it. It's coming. It's always coming.
How long have we got left on the time? 6 left.
6 minutes to go.
6 minutes to go. Official. Tag Heuer sponsored.
Sponsored by Casio.
Casio.
6 minutes to go plus stoppage time, I believe.
Which might be a few. Potentially 4 or 5.
Green Army shouts resumed once again.
They would have had to come up with that on the day because Cranley don't usually wear green, so credit
Very
to the
true.
fans there for coming up with that.
Love that. Invention.
Yeah.
Big hit from Casey. Junior with his first good touch of the season.
Oh, Frenchy's throw.
Not a lot of involvement from Lord Farquhar at the minute. Expecting a little bit more. Joe Barnes chasing it down. It was given away. He's beaten Shea as well. Offside, player's gone off.
An escape there. An escape. It was unwise really for that player to pick it up. He could have let his teammate run straight through.
Looked like Joe Barnes was through on goal, to be fair.
Should have left it. Should have left it, but
5 minutes to go. It's tense on the sideline. Shivering up here in the commentary box, but looks very warm in our dugout.
shouts have overhit it from the fans.
Oh, right, okay.
Because so far Frenchies haven't been trying to overhit balls over the top, so
Why is that?
tactics.
Casey stepping up to kick it long.
French's ball straight into the stands. Throwing on the left.
Bradell with another long throw. Ball's coming short. Spun back inside. It's gone long. It's another one. Oh, Bradell telling the French's boys to load the box here.
See one of his famous long throws here, I think.
To be fair, Cranley defended every set piece bar the goal really well, but sensational ball from Liam Powell.
It was a great ball, it was a great finish
into
for
the
him.
box.
One. It's in.
Judy's up!
Oh,
Well claimed. Didn't get enough on it. Cranley looking to break, but all of them
good
back
away.
defending the box. Big kick forward. Oh no! It's missed by Shea. There's Liam Powell. The latest tackle I've ever seen as well, by the way. Should have been a free kick because he's caught him about half an hour late.
it's great awareness from Casey.
Well left by Casey. Danji, that's sportsmanship like you wouldn't see. Danji, the Italian stallion. He's heard us talking about young Joe.
Quite a few of us would like to
And
be
he's out
stretched
there giving
by
him a stretch
I'd
out.
say.
That's what we do here at French's.
1, 2, 3. There was 4 players sat on the floor with cramp.
Now as we 3 French's players now down stretching. 4 including Liam Powell. As we enter the last 4 minutes, should we talk about Sporting 50 and what's going on down there? You know, we haven't mentioned them, part of the league.
Unusual, they had
Struggling to get a starting 11.
trying to get a starting 11. They've given up their ground as well.
Yeah, we know that they're obviously big fans of Cecil.
viral video
as
that
much
went
as we do love that grudge match with Sporting 50, we'd hate to see them go out of the division or stop becoming a club, because you know what I mean, those matches are the ones that we love to play.
The ones
lovely
we talk
little
about at the end of
rivalry,
the
the ones that we talk about at the end of the season. It's a good through ball, superb challenge from Shea.
Really well recovered, because that was a difficult ball to defend. We must be approaching added time now.
Who are your 5 for penalties, Dan?
Shea Daniel, Liam Powell,
City.
Cecil Thomas, Mike Georgiadis, and Dan Janetta.
No Val Garrett, no Casey Bowe, no Junior.
No. Do you feel they should be in there?
I wouldn't like to be picking the 5 to take these penalties.
They'll pick themselves. The men who want to take it will stand up and take them. Val will obviously put himself forward. He always will. I've gone with our set piece.
That's the real thing. Who's going to put themselves forward here?
So who's got the bollocks there?
Junior told to stay at home. Bit harsh. He's only come off the bench. Casey yet to find the French's player from our goal kick. Good work rate from Val.
Might be the one inside it. Might be. Yeah, no,
Joe Barnes being talked about as man of the match here.
I
Have to agree.
can't disagree at all. Joe Barnes has been brilliant. Minimum of 5 minutes additional
5 minutes
time.
additional time. Anyone can win it. Oh my goodness.
Brad Dale's head's in machine.
There's Leah sweeping up. Liam Powell so composed. He's looking for the ball at the top. Junior's not looking for it. He's played him. Liam Powell struggling.
Surely have Brad Dale.
Come on.
Ball down the wing here. Shea defending well. Great strength. Is the ball going out? Straight out for a goal kick. See if we can take advantage of this at any point. Maybe see if we can have a short and try and work our way out the pitch. I don't think that's going to happen. And another failed Frenchie's challenge for a header. Seems every goal kick comes headed straight back.
Good football from Lias.
Brilliant.
Junior's lost it into Val.
1-2.
Valney with the return. Very good effort.
Brilliant.
Superb challenge from
Brilliant
Junior.
foul, Junior. Oh,
soft
I'm not
on the
sure
referee
about
to get
that.
the foul there.
Not sure about that, ref. Cecil being asked to move away from the ball by the ref.
Last couple of minutes. Can either side nick a winner here? Hopefully French's. Ball into the box. Casey's come. Very well claimed.
Well engaged.
Very well claimed. He's fuming. Absolutely fuming with number 20.
20's lost his head.
He's playing up to it as well, isn't he? He's enjoying every minute. The keeper thinks it's good.
Well up from Val.
And again, he won't give up. These last few minutes are everything for Val.
Cranley had won every aerial ball
I just let it run off.
that's gone long, to be fair, other than that free kick we scored from. Superb defensively in there.
It's very quiet now. There's a lot of nerves around the pitch, I think. Everyone seems to feel like this is going to penalties.
Must only be 1 or 2 minutes left.
Oh, yes.
Superb work rate from Lias.
Free kick to
He's done well
Cranley
to get
there.
there. Free kick to Cranley.
He's had to
More
stop
players
it.
down with injury again.
2 more cramps. This is going to be very interesting. I think we're now coming to the end of the added time.
I think we've seen one Cranley player go down with cramp, and we've seen almost every French player on the pitch go down with cramp.
We're approaching 11.
But yeah, it's lucky we've been doing those 5Ks.
Yeah. Green Army chants are overpowering the French's, I want to say Blue Army, but we haven't actually sung anything yet. Actually, shout out to Lewis Sharp for writing all those chants that we've been bellowing out for 90 minutes. This must be last minute.
Dying stages of the game.
Did Cranley just give it everything now?
Cranley got a fair few forward here, to be fair, but it doesn't look like we've got much trouble on the counter.
They're still leaving 2 back versus just 1 Cecil.
Liam Powell screaming the line high. Good ball down the throat of Casey though.
Go on. Dan Janetta, stay composed out wide. He's going to go on his own, tries to play it to Cecil, but it's out for a throw to Cranley.
Dying stages now.
This is it.
Must be nearly over.
Players haven't maybe got the legs for that final push. Hopefully someone from French's does. Val Garrick steaming across here. His teeth are grit. Done enough to panic the player. Well done, Val.
This is the last
This is the last part of the game now.
Oh, might not be it.
It's a deep ball into the box. There's a player there. Heading it, goal just wide. Braddell back on the floor with Cran.
I'm surprised now if the ref doesn't blow for full time in the next minute. All out of ideas, we look.
You'd have thought that not training all the time and turn up at training and playing 6-a-side the whole session would be good for your fitness, wouldn't you, Dan?
Absolutely, Bob.
Big from Casey. We still haven't won a header.
Still didn't win it.
Well walked down by Cecil. Ball over the top. Liam Powell, superb defending again. Standard Liam Powell dive though, we love it.
He was up to his arse. We're just playing out for time now. I think we're admitting penalties.
Big hit from Casey.
Oh, it's sliced a little, but it'll do.
Oh, bounce in the middle.
Again, we lost.
Danji's well up. Mike, good knock round the corner.
Cecil, do something now.
Cecil back to Liam.
That's a foul there, ref.
Oh, is it last chance saloon? Is it Liam Powell to cause trouble here? Braddell, is he going to go? Do we want to win the game or do we want to go to penalties? If Braddell goes, there's a chance.
I think they're pushing it. No, they've asked Braddell to stay.
Salmon and Frankie stopped him going. Shady goal scorer and Braddell are 2 attacking threats.
Can Liam Powell replicate his delivery from the rest of the game here?
He's not got a lot to aim for here, has he?
Another player with cramp. This game might never end.
Oh yes. Well, we did have a couple of extra stoppages there for injuries.
Braddell has now gone forward. Could he be the match winner? Could Leping win the game? Oh, Cranley making a sub.
Substitution for Cranley.
Last seconds of the game.
Never make a sub when defending a set piece.
Must be some sort of penalty taker.
That'd be
Is this not their fourth sub?
Number 4 going off and 14.
Jake Collins coming on here for Ryan Hargreaves.
It's a shame Will Smith's been left on the bench, but punishment for his actions at the Oscars, I guess.
Exactly, you just can't get away with that sort of thing these days.
He's 30 seconds of fair body.
This is it.
He could either
Last
be hero
chance
or
saloon
villain.
for Frenchies to win the game. Liam Powell steps up to knock the ball into the box. It's another
That's
super
a great ball in.
Well.
Oh, it's defended well.
Very well
Go on.
defended. Danji there.
Danji.
Val with
Val
the
Garrett
shot.
with the shot. Oh,
Cranley on the counter.
Cranley
now.
on the counter.
Can Junior recover? Junior's going. Junior's gone for a goal. He's seen the headlights.
He's gone for the Wayne Rooney there.
He's seen the headlines, should I say? Not the headlines. He's not with
He's not
Val.
seeing the floodlights.
He's not Val.
They're barely on.
Oh, Braddell panic here.
Panic. We put ourselves under a bit of pressure here.
He's gone down with cramp as well. Oh, referee. Very controversial.
The game had started
Very
before the referee the whistle
controversial.
there. It's only cramp. We must be approaching nearly 10 minutes of added time here.
Could be 10 minutes, could be 10 hours.
We'll play until Cranley score, I think.
Looks like the long throw's being loaded up. Now it's Cranley's last chance.
It's great throw in.
It's well cleared away from the Cranley centre forward. And the looping ball that could be out of play. Oh, he's hit the
off the
crossbar. The referee still doesn't want to end the game. He's enjoying himself.
The ref just loves football.
Wait till he watches back, he's going to enjoy it himself more.
Shouts of how long from the substitutes bench.
Yeah, put the hooter on.
Getting close to 15 minutes of added time now.
I'm sure where he's found an extra 5. Yeah, I could see 2 because there's been injuries. People have gone down in added time. This is it now.
This is going. He's got the whistle in his mouth
Got the
there.
whistle in his mouth. Full time, 2-2. Nothing can separate Cranley and Frenchies. It goes on to a penalty shootout to decide the winners of the Surrey FA Intermediate County Cup.
Record attendance is 720.
The score remains level of 5 penalties will be sudden death. So I think it should show your appreciation.
Which I'll tell you what, we have had an absolute touch that this game's not going to extra time, because I think we'd have been in all sorts of trouble.
And people have got to go to work in the morning. I don't think there's enough time in the day. Just a quick water break now as they choose the penalty takers. Brad's just waving to his missus there. Sorry for his pause on the mic.
Catch me outside, how about that?
We've done well to bring him to a game.
Lovely
there,
little
in the
group huddle
commentary
here from the Frenchies boys.
box. What do we think's being said?
If it's Liam Powell, he's talking out the side of his mouth. If it's Salmon, he's talking about how much money his company's made. If it's Frankie, he's talking about how much Red Bulls he's drunk. But yeah, hopefully the boys are pumped up. Hopefully he got enough for penalties.
Rod Wheeler standing there looking very dazed and confused. It's alright, Rod, we're at a football match. We'll do an interview. We can do an interview with Rod Wheeler after the match. Another Frenchies legend.
I have to talk to his agent, Freewheeler.
So what do you see the referee after the game?
Yeah, we'll have a chat after. Normally I would do it the day after, but it's not a proper ovation. So he doesn't count. And I won't give the line. Because normally I would.
Is it?
But I'm just going to pick up the play. But I am going to go through a proper full, I'm going to write a full observation because he's asked for it. Rather than a brief one. I could do a brief one because Richard's a level 4 referee. And this is not the standard that he would normally referee. He would normally be at level.
These teams have been what? 6?
Credits up.
6 these teams.
Alright, here we go. Looks like decisions have been made. The Frenchies players are dispersing now. Lots of handshakes, lots of hugs. We support them, score or miss. Although the person who misses the penalty does have to buy all the beers afterwards.
Very true.
Very true.
To be fair, it's probably the
Little wave from Liam Powell, probably to his child, but Brad's waving back at him.
So, penalty shootout. I didn't fancy us some penalties before the game. I definitely don't fancy us now with the amount of injuries. We've had 2 penalties saved in the game, 1 from each side. Psychological there going into...
That's those guys that have missed their penalties probably have a point to prove, and there'll be a foot through moment. Some good spectators. Emilio Porto spectating, by the way, if anyone's into Eurovision. He has got a podcast with Scott Mills running at the moment, so tune into that in the run up to Eurovision on Saturday. Jason Woolsey walking past with his blue hair. If we lose, I doubt he'll be even embarrassed, to be honest. Let's wait to see which end penalties are taken. The last thing we need is in front of the AD Williams stand.
After 5 penalties, they will go to a straight knockout.
French's faithful all making their way round behind the goal.
Young Joe Perry scored some goals. He's coming to the 18 this season. Another one of the young lads bled in. One Harry Hendy, fantastic defender.
Superb. One of the best 1v1.
Yeah.
Young Aiden, glad that he's recovered from that finger injury that was keeping him out for so long.
There when you need him, young Aiden. Jordan McKenzie going past Felix.
Probably run it. Vish and Vish Mark 2.
Yeah. Joe Oxby, another player that made his way for a few appearances in the reserves teams.
Donald's ball spot.
That was ball spot. Pardo matching tattoos with his girlfriend actually, so let's see how long that lasts.
I reckon 3 months. 3 more months max.
3 more months.
French's boys fill in the goal.
Behind the goal. Let's hope it is in that goal. It is.
Here we go.
Fans are crowding behind the goal. Get a bit of pace on.
Cranley, first penalty by the looks of it.
And the first penalty will be taken by
Number 8, Harry Nicholas. Step up.
Number
bit.
6.
That's number 6.
Cranley.
His shirt's folded a bit. Jack Miller.
We've got every Cranley name wrong here, so
Yeah.
apologies to the Cranley faithful.
Jack Miller has been very composed in this game. Let's see if his composure carries
We
on to the
definitely won't be
shootout.
getting any subscriptions from the Cranley fans, will we? Other than maybe Joe Barnes and his mum.
Joe Barnes' mum.
Here we go. First penalty, Jack Miller steps up.
Casey Bow, bit of mind games here maybe, making the take away. Taking it on Casey's time. Notorious penalty saver.
Pardon the pun.
Back to when he played for Bletchley.
Notorious penalty winner.
Not Frenchie's
Casey Bow.
Cup. Come on, Frenchies. Case.
Well rolled in, slotted. Calm penalty.
This has composed us his performance really. We knew it was coming.
Liam Powell, the first man up for the French.
Liam
That's
Powell.
what you want to see, your captain stepping up first.
Exactly, setting an example. Could be the largest arse at the club.
Could be. Feel like this may be a hostile penalty. Liam Powell steps up.
John Powley.
Watching Martin Noble. Oh, superb penalty!
Absolutely
Superb penalty from our own, very own Genev.
Absolutely tough. Keeper went the right way, but you
How's
can't
your
save
bottle,
that.
Liam Powell?
1-1.
Penalty number 2. Can't see his number. This may well be the number 8, Harry Nicholas. Straight down the middle. Good penalty.
He's
Unsavable.
Sean Dyche, straight down the middle, foot through it.
Again, I think we've got the wrong number because that was number 2, Sam Wade.
Takes a good penalty, Sam Wade. Always said you this. So it's Miggsy. Mike Georgiades stepping up now.
Mike Georgiades off the bench. The Greek god.
Save.
Not his finest moment in the French shirt.
A gentle penalty that makes looks good if the keeper goes the wrong way. Unfortunate, but we stand by him. We stand by Mike Georgiadis. Been at French's since he was 16. Again, another player probably coming in for their 10-year trophy. So,
by my old man's logic, the team that misses a penalty first always goes on to lose a penalty shootout. Let's see if that comes to fruition here.
I wouldn't want to argue with Steve Johnson. He knows how to run a quiz.
Number 20, Jacob Stiles steps up.
Go on, Case.
Yeah, Casey!
Come on!
Come on! We're at 2-2. 3 penalties taken each. 2-1, sorry. Is it?
Nice.
Is it?
Oh, it's our third.
Well, they taken 3. We can't count it, we're terrible with numbers by the sound.
And we only had one beer.
Watch our commentary. Well, Garrick saved.
I think if Cranley score this, they win. It's now 2-1. Okay.
2-1. 3-8.
This goes 3-1. Oh, Jesus. Val Garrick. Never really been a set piece taker, but his heart is on his sleeve, and he is another player, 16 years old at the club, probably coming in for their 10-year trophy again this summer. We won't count the year inside. Don't worry, Val, head up, mate. He was going to get drunk after this game, no matter what. Come on, Case.
Good penalty.
Good penalty. It's a great tactic from Casey as well. He's forced the penalty taker to go that way. This penalty to keep us in the shootout.
So Daniel must score after missing one already today.
We're not here to slander anyone, but 2 missed penalties in a cup final could be dick of the season.
3. Including the one in the game. Shay steps up. Has to score. Has to score.
He's going to put his foot through this.
He's gone down the middle. Very good.
This to win it for Cranley.
Number 9, Kieran Hargreaves. Owen Hargreaves, long lost brother. Steps up to win the game.
Grew up in Madrid, this lad.
Casey must save.
Casey Bow, very good penalty taker and saver. See what he does here. We've just been told by the pitch announcer it's all over if this is scored, so.
I think he's going hard down the middle. Skeens. It's sudden death! No, it's not sudden death. Danji's got to score.
This to equalise.
If only we knew what was going on.
So now what's the score? 3-2. We've all taken 5. Final
Danji has to score.
Everyone around us knows what's happening.
Other than us.
He has to score this one.
Danji must score.
This one is to stay in.
This is to stay in. This is for sudden death.
The Italian stallion.
He's very handsome, but can he take a penalty as well as he brushes his hair?
Great penalty!
And we're still in it! We go to sudden death!
Sudden death. Carmine Porto absolutely raring to go.
Carmine Porto, the last one of the Portos to still have hair on the head, although starting to go a bit thin.
Here we go. This is where your testicles are large or very small. Mine are very small at the minute.
So it's number 18.
I am feeling a bit nervous. How are you feeling, Dan Porto?
Yeah, I'm starting to get a bit shaky. Don't usually get nervous.
Dan Porto. Nervous in the commentary box. Casey Bow to make a 3rd save. It's in! Here we go! Who steps up to win the game? Junior to win the game. He's good. Junior to win it.
Come on.
Junior to win it.
Junior to win it.
Oh my goodness. Here we go.
Casey Bow, you beautiful fat bastard.
Junior, who spent 90% of his season running the line, making incorrect decisions on the line, flagging everyone who's offside, but they're always onside, giving throw-ins. Can he do it in his first season for Apsida and for French's? Junior to win the game. French's win! Yes! He's done it! It's a pitch invasion! Junior wins the game! Junior on goal! French's have won the cup! Oh my God!
For the first time in French's history, we have won the Surrey County Cup!
Casey Bow, get yourselves 2 bargains, 400 rings, and some fucking Diddy Donuts, because you deserve it. You are our hero. You are the hero. The French's hero today is Casey Bow.
Superb, what a day, what a win. Let's get to the pub, and by the pub, the venue. Bottles of champagne.
We'd like to thank everyone that's joined in and listened to our commentary. We've enjoyed it. We'd like to thank Joe Barnes' mum. She's been fantastic sport here.
Brilliant spot.
Joe Barnes, man of the match, I believe, today. Genuinely think it's been confirmed. Joe Barnes, man of the match. Absolutely superb for Cranley. Cranley, a very good side. Deserve to take us all the way. But unfortunately not good enough on the day on penalties. Casey Bow, superb. I don't know what our fans are doing here. It's fucking shoot game of football.
We're going to go now and celebrate with our teammates. So all the best. Thanks for tuning in.
Hope you've enjoyed listening. It's been a pleasure. Leave comments in on the YouTube channel. We're love to see what you thought. Thank you to Interim Play for hosting. Thank you very much. Cheers. Good night.
He's been Brad Johnson. It's good night.
He's been Dan Porto. Thank you.
referee by Jeff Brown, like Sonia. And we have the first team tonight are the officials. Referee Richard Mount, assistant referee Sam Hilton, and Nick Arnold, and the reserve referee in both positions is Neil Johnson. And now we have the player of the game. And tonight's player of the game is number 10 from Cranley, Joe Barr. And we have an excellent performance from Cranley. So the runners up are Cranley. So come in, Cranley. Well done. And now we have the 2021-22 Intermediate Champions, French's Athletic. Some more French's improved trophies at the cup, please. Come on, lads, the skipper goes last.